Barney. Barney, are we going to do weedings? Are we going to do weedings for Aries? Huh? Are you silly? What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at your face. It's all messy. Are you being sneaky? Are you being sneaky? Yeah? Yeah. All right. Guess what? It's time to go in your house. Time to go in your house, honey. Time to go in your house. Come on. Come on. Go in your house. Go on. Good boy. That's a good barn. All right. Yay. Whoops. All right. All right. Let's get our reading going for Aries. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh, yes. Barney makes a mess when he eats, so it gets all over his face. And he's the one that needs to go to the groomer the most. And I got to make an appointment. Clearly. Okay, so Aries. This is a weekly reading for you for November 30th through December 6th. All right. All right, so we're going to pull a couple of oracle cards first. All right, so this is for your person. This is for you. And this is actually the deck that I'm using for the oracle cards. It's called Journey of Love. It's a beautiful deck. I do need to reference the book, though, because, you know, in some cases, some of the cards I know, some of them I don't. So I might have to reference the book. All right. The tarot cards that I'm using today are a little bit different, a little unique. I really, really like this deck. This is actually the Tarot of Light and Shadow. And what's really neat about this is that it comes with actually 2 full decks. And one of them is the light deck and one of them is the shadow deck. So what I've done is I've mixed up both of the decks, so I have 2 separate decks, but they're full of light and shadow cards for each combined deck that I've made. So it's a little different, fun, you know. All right, so we're going to pull some cards for your person. This reading is about what's going on with respect to love for you and for your person, but mainly for you, okay? All right. This is for Aries. And just so you know, the special that I'm running this week is going to be on Wednesday and Thursday. And it's for hour-long readings to be delivered within 24 hours, okay? I'm doing that on Wednesday and Thursday this week. If you would like to participate and get on my schedule, just reach out and we'll do that, okay? If not, no problem. All right, so let's move this up. It is a rainy day here today. It's cold and rainy. I hope it's sunny wherever you are. All right, so let's take a look at your oracle card first here. We have beauty. Okay, so let's look at what the beauty card means here. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but all right, I love this. This card is saying that you don't have to change to be beautiful. In other words, you are beautiful just the way you are. It may sound like a little bit of a cliche, but I think it's important to remember that everybody is an individual and everybody has beautiful qualities. And, you know, I mean, The things that you feel you might have to change, or the things that you feel aren't beautiful about you, are literally what people find beautiful in you. So just remember that. You know, if you're struggling with something around beauty, okay, or what you think is beautiful within you, don't change it, because somebody out there, more than likely your person, whoever this is, finds those things beautiful in you. All right. So let's see what we have here. All right. We have the Seven of Swords, Aries. What is that about? That's, you know, Seven of Swords, and this is the shadow. The blue cards are the shadow cards. The tan cards are the light cards. Okay. You might be feeling, you might have felt in some way used, okay? You might have felt used by this person. You might have mistakenly felt used by somebody. You know, that could be why you're questioning, you know, your worth or your beauty, which is a shame. You know, I hope that didn't happen, but let's continue here. Okay, and then we have the moon. Okay, so I feel like right now, when it comes to love, possibly again with this person up here, there might be some questions. You might have some questions. You might feel a little bit in the dark. You may not know what this person's intentions are when it comes to you. It feels like there's a little bit of a lack of communication here right off the bat. What else? All right, we're not doing reversals. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, and this is the light side of the Ace of Wands. So, you know, Ace of Wands can be about creative passion, passionate new beginnings. You know, you might have gone through a rough patch with somebody, and something right now might be inspiring you. Might be inspiring you towards somebody new, okay? Or reinvigorating something that used to be. Although I feel like you're not clear about that. You're not clear about whether or not a new beginning or a new passionate beginning is something that you want with this person. Let's see. Let's keep going. What do we have here? Knight of Cups. All right, so I feel like you can see in this card, this guy has literally thrown his cup up in the air. You know, it's like you're withdrawing your affection or your love in some way. And I feel like it's because possibly of this Seven of Swords here. You know, because you might feel like you were used, or somebody didn't have good intentions towards you. You're not clear. There, you know, this card doesn't really make sense right now. You know, passionate new beginning. It does if you're leaving somebody behind, but I feel like that's not the case, even though we're seeing some challenging cards here. Wow, death. And just as I speak, you know, you actually might be leaving somebody behind, or you feel as though you have been left behind and somebody ended things with you. Or this is something that you're considering right now. You're considering possibly ending the confusion, ending the lack of clarity with this moon here. I feel like somebody made you feel really not good about yourself. Somebody might have insulted you. Somebody might have embarrassed you. somebody might have made you feel less than, is what I'm feeling. You know, coming off of the holiday weekend, which, you know, for a lot of you in the United States, was this past weekend, I'm picking up kind of interesting energies this week. You know, like I feel like we're looking at the remnants of, you know, some of the interactions that might have taken place over the long weekend or the Thanksgiving Day weekend. What do we have here? All right, so we have the Page of Serpents, which is the Page of Pentacles. So, you know, it's interesting that this card is coming up underneath this Ace of Wands because, you know, it feels like there is a window of opportunity here for a passionate new beginning. Especially this energy here feels like you've kind of disengaged yourself from somebody. Again, it could be this person up here. You're thinking about ending it. You're not quite sure. And there might be somebody else on the horizon for you, somebody else on the cusp, somebody that might be around you that you've been considering. And I don't feel like you're completely sure about what to do here. But somebody made you feel as though that you weren't enough in some way. What's interesting here, we have card number 58, which, you know, is 13. 13 is the Death card. Now, granted, 13 breaks down to the number 4, which could be an ending in the physical world, okay? So it feels like you might be coming off a really tough weekend, all right? So let's see. I want to actually clarify these 3 cards here. The Moon, Ace of Wands, and this Page of Pentacles. The Moon clarified by Queen of Swords. Okay, so, you know, I feel like it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, feminine or masculine. I feel like you're in this Queen of Swords energy, which it's like you have kind of shut off your emotions. Remember, this Knight of Cups, this Shadow Knight of Cups, is about removing your affection or pulling your affection back from somebody because you felt used or deceived or ripped off in some way. So I do feel like for a lot of you, this Queen of Swords, you know, while you might be saying that you don't know what you want to do, I feel like you do. I feel like you do. It's almost like, how can you have these 3 cards here? And I mean, I won't say that. I was going to say, honestly, how can you have those 3 cards and want to move forward with that person? But there's definitely ways that you would. Okay, I completely understand that. But this is your energy right now. I feel like you're mad. You're upset. You're upset at somebody. Again, I feel like somebody embarrassed you, said something that, you know, put you on the spot, or said something that, you know, undermined you in some way. Let's take a look at what this Ace of Wands is. All right, so we have 6 of Swords. So 6 of Swords, and this is in the light deck, okay? This is about moving away from where you're at right now. Moving towards calmer waters, moving towards peace of mind. Okay, this might have really upset you. What do we have down here for this Page of Pentacles? All right, we have the Hermit. Okay, now this is in the shadow side. All right, so this is about seeing the light. I feel like the light clicked on for you, possibly last week or over the weekend. And that is opening you up to new or better opportunities, possibly with, you know, with somebody else, or possibly, you know, somebody, this person up here might see their ways as having been hurtful. I guess we shall see. Let's see what's going on with this person, because it just feels like you are trying to disengage from this person. Hey, what are you doing? Go back in your house, please. What do we have here? It says, heart of the moment. Heart of the moment. Let's see. That's interesting. Heart of the moment. Okay, Barney, honestly. Hey. Shh. Hey, Barney. Knock it off. Oh, I love my dogs. Okay, heart of the moment, guess what that is? It's about transition, okay? So there's definitely something going on with this person where they might feel your displeasure with them, or they might know that you're upset, or they might know this ending is coming. I feel like it's a decision that's going to be yours. So, you know, if this is something that, you know, you feel you are ready to move away from, you know, it feels like this person might have an inkling that it's coming. Let's see what we have here. King of Wands. You might be dealing with a fire sign, specifically, possibly a Leo. And then we have, wow, look at that, Queen of Wands. Wow. So this is interesting because Aries, we have King and we have Queen of Wands. This is Leo and Aries. There's a transition going on for you and possibly for another fire sign. Now, a transition doesn't have to mean an ending. However, again, I feel like, you know, this is going to be up to you. You know, is this something that is worth fixing to you? I feel like it really is about, you know, really evaluating what happened here. Let's see. I'm going to clarify this Seven of Swords. All right, so I want to clarify actually this heart of the moment, this transition card. And we're going to clarify all of these cards here. All right, so let's see what this is about. Seven of Swords, the Wheel. All right. So this is the shadow side of the wheel. You know, I feel like something happened between you and somebody, this person, okay? I feel like something happened that was pretty significant, you know, and you might be trying to make excuses for this person, honestly. Okay, because the wheel in the shadow is really about fighting a change that really needs to be made. And if you don't make that change, which is possibly the Death card here, it could lead to misery. And the fact that we got this Beauty card, somebody might have criticized you about, it could have been about a lot of things. It could have been about weight. It could have been about, for some reason, weight comes up. It could have been about how you carry yourself, or you could have been instructed on how to behave. Just something doesn't feel right here. But this is saying that by fighting the change that you feel within you that needs to happen, whatever that is, whatever you feel within yourself, whatever change, whatever came to your mind first when I said that, whatever you're fighting, it's like if you don't make that change, it could just lead to more upset, more misery. If somebody isn't treating you with respect, it's probably a good time to end things, okay? All right, so let's see. This transition, 10 of Wands, okay? You know, 10 of Wands in the shadow. It's about an ending. This is an ending, okay? It's not a transition that wants to happen. It's a transition to an ending. King of Wands clarified by Temperance. So Sagittarius. So literally we have all of the fire signs here. So if you're dealing with a fire sign that you might be struggling with here, it's clearly showing up here. The one thing that I want to check out with Temperance, okay, especially with this King of Wands in the shadow, this King of Wands is lacking confidence himself. So whoever you're dealing with here, whether he's a fire sign or not, okay, this person is lacking some real confidence in themselves. I feel like they are projecting some of their, what they see as inadequacies of themselves. I feel like they're projecting them onto you. I don't feel like this is a very happy person right now, okay? I feel like this person is trying to seek some type of balance in their life. I want to see in what area. All right, we have Wands. 9 of Wands. I feel like this person has a hard time trusting. They have a hard time trusting, which would fall under action, okay? Wands. They have a hard time trusting. They might have a hard time trusting themselves. They might have a hard time trusting you. And, some of their actions, I feel like have not been kind. And it's coming from, a place of not feeling confident, not trusting. They may not be trustworthy themselves, and that might be what they're projecting onto you, okay? Queen of Wands, this is you, okay? We have 8 of Wands, the shadow side of the 8 of Wands. I feel like this is saying that there might have been, you might have gotten very explosive with this person. Like this person could have pushed you to your breaking point. Okay, this can be explosive energy, explosive communication. All right, they might have pushed you to your breaking point. And it's like now it's like a new approach is needed. I don't feel like this is completely lost here. I feel like, again, I feel like it's up to you. I feel like it's up to you as to what you want to do with this. But I do feel like this person really struggles with confidence. They, I feel, are expecting an ending from you if that hasn't already happened. This person is suspicious and really not very trusting. again, of themselves or you, I feel like. It's like you have the opportunity here for something new, like right around the corner, and it might be somebody that you're aware of already, and that might have made it, and I hate to say easier, but I feel like that's what it is. It might have made it easier to really, have some type of, I feel like you got angry, okay? I do. You might have had some explosive energy towards somebody. And it's interesting that this card came out right at the beginning there with this beauty card. It's like you don't have to change to be beautiful. And I feel like somebody wanted you to change yourself in some way, and you were not willing to do that. And you pulled your affection away. You considered, ending it. You actually might have ended it, frankly, with this Death, Queen of Swords, and this Eight of Wands shadow. Absolutely. That looks like an ending to me. And I feel like there is somebody on the cusp here that, you might have interest in. Let's get one more. There it is. Lovers. That's what you're moving towards. You already have another connection with somebody. Whether it started or not, somebody has caught your eye that you have a connection with, that has attracted you on some level. And it was like all this person had to do was possibly look at you wrong. But I feel like this was a culmination of a lot that had been going on for a while. And you just exploded and said, enough. That's what I'm getting, Aries. And you know what? Good for you if you did this. Good for you if you walked away from somebody that didn't make you feel like the best version of yourself. That didn't make you feel beautiful every day. That's not good. Okay? So, all right. So, Aries, that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Not necessarily, but this, I'll tell you what, this is kind of the energy for everybody in different ways, but I definitely feel like this energy is here. Coming off last week, it's not surprising, with everything that's going on in the world. I feel like tempers are up, and a lot of people are going through some rough times, and that kind of exasperates situations. If you are looking for a deeper, more personal reading, again, I'm doing hour-long readings on Wednesday and Thursday, delivering them within 24 hours. I cannot promise same-day readings with hour-long readings, so just know that. And I look forward to hearing from you if you'd like to get on the schedule. Okay. All right. Thanks so much. Have a fantastic week, and it looks like some of you will here. This is great if you left this behind. And if it's something that you didn't leave behind and you're still considering and you need more time, that's okay too. But it feels like something is waiting for you when you leave this behind. And that's what that wheel is saying. Okay? Because not making the change, I feel like, is going to create more unnecessary misery. All right? All right, guys. Thanks so much. Bye.